Hi guys, Chef Chris Jeswaldi here again from Metropolis Country Club. Hope you guys are having a great day. Every day that goes by, we get one step closer to opening up the club. But until we're open, we're going to just provide you with cooking videos. Hope you're enjoying them so far. Don't be afraid to leave comments. We're going to read them. But today we're going to do a spin on a classic soup and a sandwich. And instead of doing the boring tomato soup with the grilled cheese, in my opinion, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do matzo ball soup and a Reuben, okay? But instead of giving you half a sandwich, I'm going to give you a whole sandwich because that's what I'm going to be making. And we're going to do a little twist on the Reuben also. Instead of using corned beef, we're going to use turkey pastrami, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is make the matzo ball mix because that has to sit a little bit before we cook it. We need to give it time to absorb and hydrate. We have here 2 eggs and we have half a cup of matzo ball meal that's just ground up. We're also going to put about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil or canola oil in here also, okay? So we're going to just mix up our eggs a little bit. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter how you put this together. You're going to mix the eggs up. 2 eggs. Some people put the oil next. Some people follow with the matzo meal. Or you can put the matzo meal next and finish with the oil. Okay? But we're going to dump it in all at once because we know the recipe works. We're going to just mix that up nice. Use a whisk. I like to use the fork because it's such a small amount. Add your oil. Dishes are piling up, Samantha. Are you into it?
No.
No. So as that sits in the refrigerator for like 20 minutes, the egg will start to absorb the breadcrumbs and become a little bit drier, okay? So I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator for like 20 minutes. Later, we're gonna scoop them into this hot chicken broth. Once they're all in there, we'll bring it to a boil and let it simmer covered for about 20 minutes, okay? That'll be the matzo ball part. For the soup, we have a cup each of carrots, celery, onions, and we have a 10-ounce chicken breast that was poached. You could steam it, you could roast it, it's up to you. That was a 10-ounce boneless, skinless chicken breast. We cooled it and then we cut it down. We diced it up. Okay, so we're going to start here in our pot. We have 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Okay. We're going to add our onions. We're not looking for any color, so we'll be sweating. Sweating is when you cook something very slow. You can get away now with using extra virgin olive oil or whole butter because you're not looking to brown anything. And you're going to get a lot of flavor from both of those fats. So you're sweating nice and slow in a flavorful fat until the vegetables are soft, no color. You can cover it with a lid if you like also. We'll put a little salt and pepper. Gives us a nice little stir. Let those sweat a little bit. Now we'll keep that on about 5. Just try and develop a little bit of flavor now. Okay, I made another matzo ball mix a little bit earlier, so this one would be ready for the video. So over here we have a pot of simmering chicken broth, our mix, our scoop. We're going to just take little scoops like this. Right into the stock. You could dip your scoop too, it helps the next one release nicely. Okay. Again, this could be done the day before also. Samantha's going to give me 20 minutes on the timer right now. Got that up to a simmer. Keep that on 5 also. Cover with a lid. I like to use a timer when I say 20 minutes, because for me 20 minutes is 20 minutes, and again it's just a nice guide. So let's see, our vegetables are looking nice. We're going to add our chicken. Get that nicely incorporated in there. Now we're going to add our chicken broth. 2 cups, 4 cups, 6 cups, I'm going with 10 cups. Okay. Gonna bring that up, turn it all the way up, bring it to a boil, and season and let that cook until the vegetables are soft. We're gonna give it a taste. Maybe it needs a little bit more salt. No, doesn't need any more salt. And you guys decide how much salt that you're gonna put, okay? So that's coming up to a boil. We're gonna turn it down to a simmer. Probably gonna take about 30 minutes. And I will see you in 30 minutes. Okay guys, we're back. We have our matzo ball soup cooking beautifully. It's going to be done in a few more minutes. We have our matzo balls cooking. They're looking beautiful. They're gonna be done in a few more minutes too. But for the second part of the video, we're gonna make the Reuben. So we have rye bread. We have sauerkraut that I heated up in the microwave. We have our turkey pastrami. I just sliced it nice and thin and heated it up with a little bit of chicken broth. You can use water if you like. But the first thing we're gonna do is put some Russian dressing on the bread. Again, you put as much as you want. This is about a tablespoon. Cover the whole piece of bread. Gonna put some Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese on both pieces of bread. I'm a little generous with the cheese. Okay. I like to put my corned beef or pastrami. I fold it like that nicely. Average sandwich, about 4 ounces of meat. Okay. Gonna put some sauerkraut. I mean, everybody has their own way of building the sandwich. This is the way I like to do it. Put our top on. I have some butter that I took out to get soft. So you can put the butter in the pan or on the sandwich. I'm gonna put a little bit on the bread. I have my pan heating up. Okay. Gonna go right into the pan. And while it's in the pan, we're gonna butter the other side. So we're just looking for nice color on both sides. At that point, you could finish it in the oven if you're worried about the cheese not being melted. But everything else in that sandwich is hot. I just put the sauerkraut in the microwave, and you saw the way I heated up the pastrami, turkey pastrami with a little bit of chicken broth. Keep an eye on that. Okay, we're gonna let that get nice and golden brown. After it's golden brown, we'll flip it over and get the other side nice and beautiful. Give our soup a taste. It tastes good, we just want to make sure the vegetables are cooked. Take another minute. If you see, you can just take your knife and you can see that's pretty well cooked. Here we got nice color on that side. You can always add more color. You can't take it away. Give it a nice press if you like. Makes the sandwich a little more compact, compressed. And it helps melt the cheese also. Beautiful. How's it looking to you, Samantha? Nice?
Yeah.
You ever have a Reuben before?
No.
Gotta try one. But while that's cooking, we're gonna plate the soup. Okay? Okay, so we have the soup there. Got a few things going on here, so it's fun. I'm gonna plate the matzo balls now too, so I'll just turn off my stove. My sandwich doesn't burn. Got the matzo balls here. Okay, and they're looking beautiful. I'm used to making meatballs, but I'm getting pretty good at this too. Okay, gonna give you two matzo balls. Okay, actually I'm gonna give you the third one. Okay. Like to put a little bit of parsley in there now too. Much easier for me to cut the parsley without the glove on. Otherwise I cut the plastic on my glove and then I cut my finger after that. I'm cutting a chiffonade right now. This is a very thin julienne of a leafy herb or a leafy green. It looks nice. You're going to get the most out of your parsley by doing it at the last second like we're doing here. Let's put some parsley right inside. Okay. Get it in there nice. I'll put the soup right here. And then we're going to grab our sandwich. Nice color. Use a serrated knife and just saw. Plate our sandwich. And I think you got a winner based on a classic. Matzo ball soup and a pastrami turkey Reuben. Thank you and see you again soon.